Now, if you like heavy bag training and if you understand how ridiculously important a heavy bag is for building up your stand-up fighting skills, I want to recommend you grab a heavy bag rail system if you have the means. And look, the best one of these that I've found by far is from TuffRail.com, and I'm not getting paid to say that, I just really like their stuff. Because look, if you need to get a heavy bag out of the way, it makes it ridiculously convenient to push it to the side so you have more space for sparring, or if you just don't want a heavy bag up in your face. And beyond that, this thing will allow you to simulate the movement of a real opponent. Because in reality, real opponents don't stand there when you attack them, they move.
The problem with most heavy bag setups is that they inadvertently encourage you to stand directly in front of your opponent and just wing punches like a maniac.
Now, of course, that makes you just as likely to get knocked out as to knock out the guy you're fighting. Yeah, the guy might duck and cover his head like an idiot and look at his feet while you knock him unconscious, but if you train to fight idiots, you might struggle with somebody who's actually good.
Good fighters don't stay in place. They move a lot and try to create as much distance as possible. So if you can't fight while moving aggressively forward,
you will not be prepared to fight a real opponent. But if you have a TuffRail and you've been simulating fighting against a retreating opponent, you'll still be dropping bombs on the guy when he backs up, not if he backs up. Most people don't even take into consideration the fact that if you hit somebody with a long left hand, bink, you're gonna knock the guy's head back. That means if you even want a chance of landing your right hand, you're gonna have to be moving through your target, or at least encroaching upon your target so your punch can reach. Now, if you want to do something totally crazy and hit the guy with a 3-punch combination, now you see why forward movement is going to be essential for you to train that effectively.
And that's exactly what the TuffRail is for. I also use it to practice putting people against the wall so they can't back up, ripping shots, and then even potentially digging them off the wall in case I want to control the ring or control the space in some other way. And look at this! The bag slides right over the rail joint so you can connect them. None of the other bag rails do that because they're terrible. Nothing salts my cracker like a non-sliding rail joint.
So overall, the TuffRail's helped me to improve my skills and help me train in a realistic fashion, and it's also made my gym a generally sweeter place to train. So I'd like to thank the guys over at TuffRail. If you want to grab that thing, go to TuffRail.com or email Scott directly if you'd rather talk to somebody and ask questions and do stuff like that. And otherwise, go ahead and grab this thing and have a fantastic day punching stuff. Punching stuff that moves.
Yeah.